happening?
One.
This is the chorus of chaos once again.
This is the Chorus of Chaos. So this is session 12 of Beasts in Chaos. Last session, they fought what was nicknamed the Eldritch Elemental. It was formed out of a deck of many things, which was also messing with the pocket dimension that the quest or that the infinite library sits in. It was creating a massively loud ticking that was literally breaking through reality and was heard in the real world. So they defeated him. They opened the deck of many things. Annabelle pulled a card. She instantly pulled the death card, which summons an avatar of death, which if anyone is to help, then it will it will spawn their own avatar of death. So the party decided that they were going to pull cards until they found something that would help, which concluded with Bronwyn pulling out the wish card. So Bronwyn connected telepathically with the deck and called out to pull a card, which then allowed them to pull the moon. They pulled the moon, which allowed them to cast 4 wish spells because you roll a d4 and they got max, which
I pulled the moon and I got max.
Yeah, boy.
Got max. Oh, haha, very funny. So that means that they have the maximum amount of wishes that you could possibly get. I swear to fuck. Hey, someone's name is Maximum. Does that mean that you can nickname them Mum?
You could. Or Im. You could do that as well.
I'm going to just nickname you Million.
You could. That wouldn't be funny, though.
God damn it. Okay. Anyways. Anywho, so what's it? So it ended with the party getting all these wish spells, and then they decided to end the session there so they could do some lawyering behind my back. So everyone could discuss exactly what they wanted to use the wish spells for. Now, I have been informed exactly what they are, and you will state your final draft in character currently. So, Bronwyn, as you hold this
scroll.
As you hold this wish scroll in front of you, saying moon wishes -4, and then it lists out all the rules of wish in fantasy terms.
What did you wish for?
And you know, it essentially says, what do you wish for?
I wish to undo the negative effects of the deck of many things and prevent any more negative things from happening.
That is 2 wishes. That's 2 wishes. You have to restate that.
It's just a comment.
Fine. I want to undo the negative effects.
So you hear a ringing, like a light magical hum. You see time around you stop as you look around at Yori and Lenai and Izelda and Annabelle, and everything stops. You look up from your scroll and you see a very large cloud of blue. And a voice pops out saying, "Are you sure that's what you want? You know, I can do anything. I'm just saying. You get 4 wishes. What's the dealio? Come on. You got to give me something more than just undo bad stuff. It's not fun."
what do you think of as fun?
Oh, something cool, like give me infinite power. That's kind of fun. Bring this dog back to life. That's always sad but cool. Reunite someone. Give me immortality. That's a common one. You guys are always so obsessed with death. I don't know why.
What do you want?
What do I want?
My book. Oh,
Want fun. I want to have some fun. I want to do something cool. But I can only do it if you let me. So, what do you want? Come on. He's like rubbing his hands together. He's like, come on. Come on, give me something cool.
I wish that you were able to make your own decisions in what you wanted to do with your power.
Oh, it's a classic one.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the issue with that. I don't want that.
Mm-hmm. Why? You want to be controlled by whoever holds the scrolls? Are you into that, you pervert? You creep?
He crosses his arms. He's sort of floating around you. He goes, no, it's just, if I can do anything, then nothing's fun anymore. Nothing's entertaining because I control everything. It's a problem. Well, I don't control everything. My brothers control everything, but anyways. So we're all, all scattered throughout, but each one of us has immense power. And he clicks his hands and a fucking turkey leg pops into his hand. And he starts chewing his
Ren Fair adjacent.
And he's like, we're all scattered throughout. We each have immense power, but it's all controlled by someone. You, for now. I was stuck in that fucking deck of cards for a while. So I, control all the power for you right now. But, what do you wish for? Let's do something fun. I can't say no. So if you say something that you really want, then I can't say no. But I'm just saying, we should do something fun.
The spine of my body is broken.
Oh no.
My book.
Okay.
I'm getting a new book.
Have fun, Moon.
Oh, I found my sketchbook. Ooh, I want to sketch. No, I shouldn't sketch.
Because everything going through my head right now is really charitable stuff. Just oh yeah, end world hunger. But this being's not gonna think that's fun.
Sorry, I was reading. Heard the conversation, heard food. Something about food.
Book. So he just stated to you, he can't deny you any request, but he's just saying that he wants to do something fun. Which can include your wish.
I don't want to make him use his power for something that he's not gonna enjoy. Because I feel like that's rude, especially if I'm in control of him. I want it to be something that he's willing to do.
You're being nice.
Because he can't say no. That's essentially slavery at that point. I don't want to do that to this poor being.
I am going to kill anyone that makes you upset.
What?
Your character. I shall protect you with my life.
No, this is just the way my logic is going, because this being physically has said to me that they cannot say no if I ask for something. So hypothetically, I could ask for anything in the world and they would not have any willpower to go against it, even though they are a genuine conversational sentient being.
Genie. They're a djinn.
Yes, exactly. I don't want to make them do something that they're not gonna be willing and consent to do.
You had this wish that you guys worked on for a week and you've decided against it?
Well, I don't want to make him sad.
You have more wishes besides just the one.
I know, but even still, I don't want to make him sad or
is literally a genie.
I understand that, but he's still a sentient being.
His life point is to make your wishes. You have 4 of them. 1 of them on fun.
But I feel bad.
You have 3 wishes to make him feel better and 1 that serves yourself and the other members of the party.
It kind of, yeah. If we don't make this first wish, 2 people of our party are likely to die.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Annabelle, you can see with your time stopped. He sort of flurries around you, and your Lenai and Yori disappear, and everything seems to focus in on Annabelle. And you see Annabelle, and it looks like she's had about 3 combat turns. I rolled these off screen. I know exactly how much damage she's taken, but she has blood dripping down her forehead. She has her book of spells in one hand and another book out, or another hand outstretched. You can see it crackling with lightning, her palm, and this avatar of death staring at her, soulless, lifeless eyes, a tattered robe, and a giant scythe sitting in one hand. And he goes, "Hey, this doesn't look too good. You could use it for this. Like, I'm just saying." And then everything, he whips around you with this rush of wind again. Everything disappears again, and then it sort of focuses in on Iselda. Everything goes black. It goes into almost shades of negative, where everything is flipped around, and you see a dark red light sitting in Iselda's chest, currently almost overpowering a little blue flame. And he goes, "Hey, devils aren't too good either. So I'm just saying, you could use it for this, and I'm not gonna be mad. I'm not gonna be upset. But I would like at least one of these to be used for fun. Something crazy, something cool, something I've never done before. That would be cool. All right. So you got 4 of them. I hope you use one for something like this. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to do this again until all those cards get picked. And, some of them are real bad. So,
DM, what if I hypothetically ask the genie to become part of our party? Because then they would be able to fight off the whatever needed, because they are immortal. And that would be fun, because they would be able to fight and do whatever they wanted, and I doubt that anyone has asked them to do that before. Because it would take care of the problem. He'd be able to heal the party, and then he could just go back to whatever he's doing. And he'd have a chance to come out and, fight in the physical realm.
It sounds like fun.
Exactly. Still getting what we wanted originally done, but it would, also be something that he would be willing to do and would be fun for him. And then he could go back to whatever realm he's in afterward.
Potentially, yes. He would find it fun. Shut up, you stupid watch. I don't care that it's 7:45.
Okay, so I'm going to inform you that this is going to be a decently high roll, because that would be an incredibly powerful gift.
Okay.
Using your wish to essentially complete things is going to be to end everything around you, and free a genie is going to be a really difficult task. So you are going to make a D20 roll for me, and I have a DC set in my head.
Okay.
I'll just keep it there, and then you can just let me know what you get, and I will let you know if it passes or not.
Do I use any of my add-ons or anything?
Let's use charisma.
Charisma?
Yeah. I don't know what your stat sheet is.
God, my charisma's a +1.
Okay.
Fuck, I got a 6, so it's 7.
So he goes around and he goes, Look, kid, I know what you're thinking. I know what you want to do. Even I'm not that powerful, all right? Even I'm not strong enough. I'm not the big scary guy to if I fight Annabelle's, god of death or whatever, and I'm gonna have to fight one myself. I'm not immortal. I'm not. I will die eventually. Probably after all you die out, but like, whatever. As I'm not that powerful. If you got another genie to free me, then I'd be, good to go and do that. But I don't have enough juice in a day to free
What if I wished
myself
for another
and
genie?
then crush him. You can't wish for another genie. We don't pop into existence like that.
Well, that sucks. That's rude.
Nah, there's only 3 of us. There's me and my 2 brothers. There's me, my 2 brothers. The big red one, the big green one, and me, the big blue one. You can go find them. Maybe you should.
Okay.
Set all our
Could you
artifacts
take me to
together.
one?
We could have a. I could show you where they are.
Could you take me to one so that I could obtain whatever artifact that they're part of?
Right now?
Sure. Take me and my party to where they are.
The Avatar of Death's still going to be going. Like, he's just going to be waiting.
Is he going to be left behind? Or is he just going to try to follow us?
Nah, he's going to be left behind. He's going to be following you, though.
Okay.
Yo, I heard this weird story about this guy, like this immortal guy and a snail. It's like that, but the snail is infinite.
Like when the snail catches you, you're dead.
Yeah, you know the story. So,
Yeah, I do know the
it's
story.
kind of like that, except the snail can pass through objects and buildings, and fight people real.
So we'll take
well.
the path of least resistance to them.
It will. It will go through the world.
Okay.
That disembodied voice is right.
Hear me out. We will have time to go where we're going and then heal whoever needed. And then if it gets to that point, I still have whatever amount of wishes that I can use if an emergency pops up.
You want to go? Like I
Sure.
said, I don't have that much juice in a day.
Okay.
So you kind of get 1 a day for right now.
Okay. That's
From
fine.
me, at least. And
Well, we're going to find more genies, so you can be reunited with your brothers. And then you can all
like
be
a-
free.
do I want to, though? All right.
You could be
You
free
wanna
to join
go?
the human realm and join our party so that you could have fun with
Oh,
us.
Jesus.
We're pretty
That's-
fun.
I mean,
Bit
He's like-
chaotic, but yes, fun.
he's like, that might be a good time, It might
Can
be
I
a
roll
good
charisma
idea.
to try to persuade him to be part of our party?
Not at the moment. He's good.
Okay.
So he goes, y'all ready? I know none of you can answer. All right. He claps his hands together. You all puff in a smoke. You rush up. You hit the I don't know if you remember this, but the entire city, everything, including the fucking top of it, was all covered in the storm.
Mm-hmm.
So he's adamantly taking you to wherever you want to go. But the problem is he sees the storm. He goes, shit. Hold on, I guess. And he rushes into the storm. All of you in this big plume of smoke. You're the only one that's going to see this. But you pass into the storm. Annabelle looked at it. You know how Annabelle was like, she captured it in a bottle. She dumped it out. It was a cloud that stayed in one place. She shoved her arm through. She was able to get her entire arm all the way through and pull it back out.
Mhm.
you go up into the clouds and you see this realm of destruction. Everything around you almost looks like the reverse. There are no cities. There is no sun. There is a giant purple light shining from almost everywhere. The entire sky is filled with stars and this nebula that looks destroyed. It looks like it's a broken, dying star. You can look around. You see trees that have no leaves. You see people without flesh. You see humans that are just skeletons walking and mumbling around. Everything you see around you is completely destroyed. There is absolutely zero order in this world. And you go flying through this entire world almost. And then you see a giant pillar of white light. And you make your way through. You pass into this white light with and all of you are out. And you keep looking around, and it's terrifying to go through a place like that. But no one could see you. You were too fast. And as all of you are running, pretty much through all this blue fog, you guys are all in this blue fog. And then you hit this mountain.
Crunch.
And it just dissipates. You're in a city at the base of a mountain. Time is still frozen.
Okay.
And he goes, all right. So what I know is my brother's somewhere here. So you guys are looking for the red one. It's going to be an artifact pretty much as fucking powerful as can be. It has to be able to take so much fucking energy for my brother to fit in it, the same way that this deck of cards and this scroll you got going on, that is pretty much the strongest thing you can find. Except my brother, he's gonna be stronger because I'm the little one, I'm the baby of the group. So whatever, but you can find it. I can't find it. This is pretty much as close as I can get. I know that it's in the city, but that's it. You good? I'll see you later. I'll see you tomorrow if you want.
Does he want?
Are you able to tell me what the artifact
is?
Does
he want a book?
Book?
You're still like time frozen, Lena. You can't see him or hear him or anything.
I want to give him a book.
Oh. Am I able to ask him what the artifact might look like?
Yeah. So he goes, so my brother, so he's had a couple of different objects before, he's had that goblet, he had a fucking lamp, he had this other shit going on. But currently, to my knowledge, he's in a shell.
Okay.
Like a conch shell. You know what a conch shell is? You
Yes,
blow into it, the sound of the moon shows up, or the sound of the sea. So
you listen
he's
to it
probably
and the
near.
sound of the sea is inside it. You don't blow.
Shut up! I know what you can fucking blow in it. Telling me.
If you blow into the other end, the thing is hollow and it makes a whistling noise, but that's not.
Yeah, it's the sound of the ocean. Sea. Anyways, so I'd probably recommend going to that dock over there. He points over. You see that there is a set of docks and a river running through the base of the mountain. As you look, and there is this giant hole all the way through the mountain, as if it's been completely eroded down enough to the point where boats can fit in this river and can just sail through the entire mountain. And he goes, it's probably somewhere over there, or they probably got some museum with some old ass conch shell. But if you grab it, you can just say I wish, and then he'll show up and appear. So he might not. It might be different for him, but I know that as soon as you start a wish, I show up and I go, hey, what are you doing? But you can go check them out.
All right. Sounds good.
All right, you good? I'll
Yes.
see you tomorrow if you want. You have that mind thing going on.
Mhm.
You can just show up with me. You can just link to the fucking scroll and I'll hear you.
Sounds good.
All right, peace out. So he puts up 2 fucking fingers like a peace sign, and he goes, "I'm out." And then poof, all the smoke disappears, and this blue man is suddenly gone, and time restarts. All of your friends surrounding you. Annabelle, as time is released, Annabelle shoots this giant lightning bolt into a fucking building. Fuck. What? What happened? What happened? What happened? Why?
I assume wishes.
No, Lena, you don't know what happened. You were frozen.
Well, I heard her start "I wish."
Yes, you heard her say "I wish," and then everything just stopped, and then you just showed up.
So I'm assuming something like wishes happened. I don't know.
Wishes.
I was
okay.
busy.
Is the deaf guy gone? Because he was terrible.
Mm-hmm.
No. Don't shake your head at me. Don't say that he's gone. Don't say that he's.
Mm-mm. He's not
what
gone.
am I doing?
We're gonna find another genie.
Another genie. Why another genie?
Because he's in a shell, and he's the genie that I talked to's brother.
Okay, so we need to find another genie. Why can't we just get rid of that thing? We can't fight that thing. I can't fight that thing.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me, I am not doing well.
Mm-hmm.
And silently Isilda will go up and heal them. And they're like, okay, it's a little bit better. It's a little bit better. I can't fight that thing.
Mm-hmm.
I can't fight that thing.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you get rid of it?
I can only make one wish.
I still keep slipping into the genie's voice by accident.
Okay. I felt bad because he said he wanted to do something. He said he wanted to do something fun. And I didn't want to make him do something
instead of saving our lives, you helped an immortal genie feel fun.
Not necessarily.
Okay. So what are we doing here? Why?
We're gonna find.
How long do we have? How long do we have till I die? Till I die. You didn't think to ask.
No.
All right. Do you know how far away we are? Do you know where we are? I can't see the storm, so we got to be pretty far.
We went through the storm.
Oh. How do you go through it? I mean, like, I went into it, and I disappeared. I just put my head into it.
I had him take all of us through it.
Oh, of course. That might have some horrifying side effects later on.
I suppose it was the only way out of the city if we were going to go somewhere.
I guess. I didn't think about it, though. I just kind of assumed something else would have happened. Whatever. Okay.
I assumed everything, the original wish idea was reversing such, but this sounds like fun.
I don't know.
It was going to be, but then I didn't want to make him do
the curses.
Consenting to do.
I would have assumed that you would have released the curses upon us. Zelda still has a fucking devil after her. I have death itself coming for me. He wasn't going to
consent to do, because that's not humane.
He has to consent to do. He has to.
He has to.
Right? He has to consent.
That's the point. He has to. He doesn't have a choice.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right.
Everything will be fine. Do you want a book? Some tea? I might have some tea.
I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing.
Does chamomile help?
I think I need something stronger than chamomile. I'm gonna go get a drink. Are you guys coming with?
Can you get me a lemonade?
You can come yourself and get a lemonade if you want. I'm gonna have something much stronger.
I'm gonna go look for the shell.
I'll probably go with Bronwyn. I don't know.
Annabelle walks off. You see
Maybe
like
a museum.
an ale or something, like this giant mug of what looks like ale attached to the tavern door or to a door. And she goes, "This looks like a tavern." She opens the door. She walks in. And you guys plan on looking for the shell. What does that mean for you?
Well, she said shell, so maybe a museum. I like museums.
Okay, Lena, if you tackle the
Drop
museum, I can do like a perception check or something to try to check around the river.
Okay. Now I gotta find the museum then. Museum.
You just ask
Can I
around.
roll to see if I can find a museum?
Go for it. Roll a perception check. See what you found.
No, I want to roll a perception check. 20. Dirty 20, but a 20.
Get a 20. You don't even have to ask around. You're like, this building looks like a museum. And it's like a couple blocks away from the tavern. You're just walking around the city. This city, I'm going to just describe it to you because you got a 20. You know, I'm going to reward that. So you're like looking around. You're like, this is a dirty ass city. Like this city seems to have no one taking care of it. All the people here seem, I hate to say it, like your kind of people. They
are
all
they like
look
the
like.
Thumbs? You said it was a dirty ass city. So are the people just giant asses?
No, they all look like thieves, like me.
They look
Oh!
like thieves.
I'm a petty
Lena
thief.
is a
My
thief.
family works in the criminal underground.
You look around this city and not even having to worry about the name. You've heard this city around the guild hall constantly. This is the
Okay.
city of thieves. This is Toriel. So if you want to write that down, I will spell it out for you. It is Toriel,
City of Thieves.
Look,
Toriel.
Oh, it's spelled like
Toriel. So Toriel is the city of thieves. It is a dirty, nasty city. They use the river mostly for smuggling. It is well known across guilds. It is well known across the thieves.
Should I cover my like tattoo of the number then? Because I have like a number tattooed on me from when I was.
I will say
in the
you
traffic.
don't know this. You don't remember this city.
Uh-oh.
Lenai does. If Lenai chooses to express that
Uh-oh.
to you,
I hope.
Have I left their side quite yet?
you don't have to if you don't want to. You were just looking around to see if you found the museum.
What happened to all the names? I was going to refer to the character by name, but the names are gone.
Bronwyn. Sorry.
Bronwyn,
I showed up Toriel and every other tag disappeared.
Bronwyn, this is Toriel, City of Thieves. You might want to guard your purse or anything of value. Just a heads up. I know these kind of folk. I found the museum. I'm going to head down there. You're welcome to join me, or you're welcome to look by the docks as you originally intended.
Sounds good. You can see that Bronwyn's immediate response to the mention of valuables is to cover their tattoo where it is printed on, I believe, their neck.
Yeah, so you cover your tattoo.
They kind of pull up their collar.
Yeah, so your numbers are covered, and the scroll, you feel a little bit heavy in your hands, and you remember that you should really put that away and toss it in your little bag, because again,
Don't we have
incredibly
a bag of
powerful
holding?
magic item. Yeah, but Zelda's carrying it, so I guess Zelda will toss it in the bag of holding for you.
Cool. Thanks.
I forgot. Zelda's not here today because she was feeling sick, and then Maximilian, fucking what's his name? Yori was here, and then, well, obviously was here. You heard him, but he happened to have something break, and he's trying to fix it. But technical difficulties and the such, and we're just still running a live stream, even though most of you don't watch it. So we're just gonna keep going, and hope that he gets back. And if he does, we'll just, make sure that he's with one of the other people or something like that. But So, hold on. Yes, so you put your scroll in Izelda's bag, and Izelda will go with you because whatever. And then
Pretty cool.
Yori will go with Lenai, and Annabelle went to go get a drink. Unless they have any caveats with that, which I'll check with them later. But Izelda will take the deck and also put it in her bag, so none of you can access it for the moment.
Sounds good.
Okay. So we will do Lenai's thing first because she already rolled for it. So Lenai, you see this big towering building. It almost looks like your library did, where it is, sort of covered in columns, and it has posters with like, come see our wonderful blank. Come see our items, come see our facts, come see our history. And it's this big building. It's probably the biggest building here. And you can see the doors look heavy oak with what seems to have looked like gold plating on the doors, but has since been ripped off. And there's but a wooden doorknob on it now.
Signs of thieving. Can't have anything much of grandeur in a city of thieves. Alright, let's go. It's probably our best bet. Unless it's been stolen.
So you open the door and you realize that this place is almost empty. So this is a massive building. All the doors are closed off except from this main hall. Like you walk in, you see that there should be a door to the back. It's covered in cloth. You see that there should be a door to the right. It's covered in cloth. You see that there should be a door to the left, and it's covered in cloth. So these massive archways that you can see are blocked off, like civilians shouldn't go there, kind of thing.
I'm gonna look for a person at a desk or something, maybe someone that is in charge of the place, so I can ask a question or two.
So, right before you get in, there is this desk with a clerk sitting there, and she goes, "Oh my goodness, hi, how are you?" So it's 3 silver for an entry, as long as you don't steal anything. Like joking, but also kind of worried about it. She's like,
that shouldn't be a problem. Where's my pen? That shouldn't be a problem. We are looking to see a I don't know. Do you guys have like a conch shell, an old conch shell or something?
Do we have a conch
I heard about
shell?
it somewhere.
I think we used to.
Used to? Was it stolen? Likely?
I don't know if it was stolen. I gotta be honest.
Things disappear.
Are you with some news, or what are you looking for it for? What's your specific purpose, if I may ask?
We don't really have much of a purpose. We kind of just heard about it somewhere, and heard it was a really interesting piece of history. I'm kind of a bookish person. I really like books and like to check out the places I read.
You just really like to read.
Mm-hmm.
So that shell. Would you like me to go look in my archives for it, or
if you could look and see,
We
That
should
would be
probably
really
see
cool.
if the it's on the floor first. Just you can follow me. We can sort out the payment later.
All right.
All right. So, Yori and Lenai are walking around this museum looking for this conch shell that should hold a red genie, the brother of the genie Bronwyn met.
Okay.
Yori just joined back in. That's why I'm doing a little bit of
Yeah.
exposition. By the way.
I'm back, baby. Stuff's working now.
Stuff's
Oh.
working now. So you look around this floor, and it looks, pretty empty. There's not a lot of stuff going on. You look around, you find this glass case that is just, the door is just wide open. There's a couple of things that you do see in here. Namely, there is a sorry, I'm opening my list of magic items.
Oh, good too.
So there is a like a cog sitting skewed on this little stand. There is also a like surprisingly clean knife. There's a dagger that is completely like pristine condition, but from what it looks like, you can look and see that it was. From what it looks ancient, but completely clean, as if it was made like yesterday. Not even like it was just.
But the techniques on it, it looks really old.
Really old.
Okay.
So there's this pristine knife. There's this cog. There is a cape hanging up, like a red velvet sort of cape, flowing in the wind. And then there is a signet ring sitting next to the cog. There is also 2 sticks of wood, 2 staffs, one with a green handle and one with a red handle. And she goes, "Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we had a shell here, but it seems we don't. I can look in the archives for it, but that might take a little bit. If you like
I'm fine with waiting. Is it all right if I just look around?
Of course, you can just look around. Each of you owe me 3 silver, then, if you're going to stick around.
Okay.
We did fix this library.
What?
Huh?
Sorry, Yori doesn't know what happened. So Bronwyn wished that you all disappeared and go to where this conch shell is. It is an artifact holding another genie. You are in the city Toriel.
Ooh.
The city of thieves, which is known to you as someone who has traveled for quite a long time.
Okay.
It's known to me because I'm a thief and it's talked about a lot.
And
so
Bronwyn
3 silver
learned
for the
about
entry fee?
3 silver for the entry fee, yes.
All
which
right.
both of you can deduct and not have to worry about. But yes, you can see all of these items. I'm going to type it out so you don't forget. There is the pristine knife. There is the red staff, the green staff. There is the cog and the signet ring. There you go. They are all typed out so you guys can see exactly what items are chilling in that fucking museum.
All right. I did the whatever random counting of deductions I did.
It's fine. I think it's 100 gold to 1 silver. Or 100 silver to 1 gold, sorry. So you can just subtract your gold by 1 and add 97 silver.
90 what?
Add 97 silver, remove 1 gold. Don't you guys love hearing us do math?
I hate math.
No.
Speaking of which, I have
No.
an AP statistics test tomorrow, so I hope everyone wishes me luck.
I wish you enough luck.
Correction, I feel like when this is out, I will already have my test scores, so
So
your luck does
wish-
nothing.
So to everybody watching on Spotify
I can wish you
later,
luck now, though.
You can. No one else can.
I mean, I can also wish you luck.
I could,
Shut the
but
fuck
I
up.
won't.
Oh, no, fuck you. I'll accept it, Moon. I'll accept it here.
Yay.
So anyways, she just sort of shows you all the items that they currently have. There's stacks upon stacks of like what should be here. Like you can walk through and there are like plaques with what should be there. But everything is missing. And you can look at each one of the plaques. If you choose to, you can look at each one of the plaques of the items. And I can read you their description.
I think I'm just gonna wander around and kind of casually look at the different things, and maybe in a minute or two I'll look a little more in depth at a couple things.
Look, okay, so you just wander around looking. Is Yori doing anything specific?
Not really.
We're asking Yori. Does that mean Yori will respond?
Oh, 1 sec. Sorry, say that again.
Are you doing anything specific?
He's gonna look at the knife.
He's gonna look at the knife. You can look at the knife. So
I
the knife,
actually, I'd like to look at the ring after Yori's done.
yes. So the knife says, sorry, Jesus Christ, the words are awful. So
Yes, they are.
That is understandable.
you look at this plaque of this knife, and it says "Never once a bloody knife."
Okay.
That's its name, and then you can read the description that says, "This knife has stayed pristine and clean, no matter what happens to it, for decades and decades. This was originally built around 2,700 years ago, and has not once since been dirtied or cleaned."
Oh, quite fashionable.
So it essentially means that it is completely phobic to all forms of dirt and mess. This is including blood.
Okay.
What is going
in that
on?
case- No, I don't have nothing.
I don't know.
You don't know. That terrifies me. I assumed it was something in the Wish channel that I can't see.
I don't know. Hero, what is it? Send it to me, whatever funniness you found. Okay.
I can hear
I
them
have been
laughing,
mentioned.
which means that they are muted, but they are screaming so loud that I can hear them down the stairs through multiple doors.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to look at the knife and go, well, quite pristine, but just seems for fashion mainly.
I mean,
is all.
it would be convenient if you possibly wanted to stab someone and have no evidence of that. The knife would be clean of blood.
What
No evidence.
what evidence can blood use?
There's a lot of
Someone
evidence.
bled, I guess
If you
that's
see
evidence.
a bloody knife near a crime scene, they're gonna assume that's the knife that
Yes, but if
stabbed.
you see a pristine knife near a crime scene, it's not going to be 10 times better.
I mean, it's not necessarily. Also, most of the time people keep the knife on them. Sometimes they just forget to clean it.
Then okay, you know what? Sure, why not?
I live in a town of thieves.
And yet,
And I'm also very
and
bookish.
yet your statement is still this goofy.
I
Alright,
also
we'll go.
tried to be away from the thieving as much as possible. I liked my books. Much more interesting than thieving.
Hmm.
Okay, are you looking at the ring?
But
Yes, please.
So the plaque says "Ring of a Mimic." So the Ring of a Mimic is So it in its little plaque, it goes, once a day you are able to transform yourself and whatever you're holding at that moment into a solid object that seems to look as if you are another thing. And yeah, that's essentially what it says, is once a day you'd be able to turn into something else, into a solid object, as to conceal yourself.
That is very convenient for sneakiness. I'm already too sneaky, though. I would never use it.
But something is noticeable. Both of these seem very good for thieves. Something like a knife that never gets dirtied, or a ring that allows you to transform into something else so no one else can see you.
Well, yeah, this is a thieves' city.
But they're not taken.
Probably cursed or something.
So, I'm just letting you know that. That seems odd to both of you. If this is
well,
a
they're
city
very
of thieves,
just
why aren't they
defended,
taken?
honestly. That'd make it harder to get the shell if they actually have it. It's gonna be.
Would it seem odd that a city's magical items of thievery is thievery-based items?
Holy
Well, I mean, they're a
shit! It's
thieving
almost like
city.
I picked these items specifically for it.
Yeah.
I don't know how weird or odd that would be to us, Chief.
I just mean that everything else in this hall is stolen. Like a bunch of this shit is missing, but these two items aren't. This is also including the red staff, the green staff, and the cog.
Okay. Alright.
They're also here.
Okay.
But
This seems
Hero
like
is
a
having
pretty
a time.
powerful ring.
They are
Yori.
muted and just fucking laughing at something that none of us can see.
Unmute your giggly self.
Don't unmute. It's gonna ruin my audio.
Laugh so hard that he has no clue where the clap sync is.
Yori, these
I-
items are all very helpful in thieving. Isn't it odd that they're not
Uh-huh.
gone? Everything else in here has been stolen, obviously.
Yes.
And these two good things, you said you had like a knife that stabs people well, or whatever.
I guess it is, in a way.
And this ring lets you disguise yourself. It's very thievy. But of course, this is the Thieves' City, so it either could be really odd that they're not gone, which it is, or just it's their interest and that's what they collect. I don't know. Also,
Okay.
my brother is here. I just heard him laugh from the basement.
So
That is
you
good
hear
to that
this,
is good to know, Lenai.
Click clack of the heels walking back. Jesus, that rhymed, motherfuckers. I'm a poet. I'm actually not. I'm
damn.
the soldier. Have you guys taken the soldier poet king thing?
No, I haven't. I haven't
I
yet.
have not.
What is hero?
But I know
get?
the song. The
My
song's
man
cool.
my man rides
I'm a
into
poet.
battle with haikus.
That makes sense. Hero can't fight for shit.
It's a mighty sword.
That made them stop laughing. I win.
You just see them
Hero, I
walk
will
up.
help you in fights. If that is necessary, I will help you fight people.
You just see them
that didn't go.
stand up
Nope,
and
that's a
walk
bad joke to
towards-
make. Anyways,
What are you...
don't worry about it. I was gonna make a horrible joke, and then I was like, I'm gonna catch myself before I say
My
something.
man, DM that
awful.
to me. DM that to me, my man.
I'm not going to. I'm not gonna say that.
God damn it.
So, anyways,
Do what
I'm
I
gonna cut
fucking
that.
dare you.
no, it's
Do
not.
it.
It's not against you. Don't worry about it.
Do it.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, so
Fine, revenge. You don't get to hear about what I was laughing about.
Fine.
I thought
Oh,
you were going
revenge.
to tell us anyways.
Fine, revenge. I'm gonna corrupt the audio.
no. So you guys hear this click clack of this woman walking towards you, and she goes, I'm sorry. I thought that we had a shell, but it seems like we never did. It never seemed to be in our possession, or at the very least, we don't have any files about it. So I don't know. I don't know what happened.
All right. Well, I appreciate your time. You have quite a nice collection here, besides the
Yes.
pieces that are missing.
Sadly, the city of thieves takes everything that they can.
It is a city of thieves. I grew up in one.
It is. So are you here to take my stuff too?
Nah. I'm trying to grow out of the trade, if I can.
I see.
I've always been more of a bookie person.
Is that
Though
why
I
you
don't
keep a
trust
knife on
people
your hip?
farther than I can throw them. And I can't throw people very far, so.
All right, well, I will leave you be, and I will go back to my desk.
All right. Have a lovely day.
So she walks back to her desk, and it goes away, looking at all of you. Anything else you're doing here, or am I going to skip over to Bronwyn and Izelda?
I might do something later, but I think you guys
Yeah.
can just skip over to Bronwyn and Zelda.
Me and
For
Lena are
now.
playing chess.
Hiraeth, are you okay if I skip over to Bronwyn and Izelda? Or are you unable to process anything right now? Okay.
I will be right back.
Bronwyn and Izelda were, they went down to the docks to go look at the dock for the shell to go see if it's somewhere along the docks or the river. And you're walking down, and you see a team of people. There are two people, not a team exactly, but there are two people. One with almost pristine blue and white coats. They have a big insignia on their back. They are carrying a lot of tools, a lot of glass beakers and bottles and things. And then as soon as you're done looking at that, you recognize that the other person has a bright red coat, white collar, gold like brooches and needles and things all over it. And they also have a big insignia on their back. It's the same on both sides. What would you choose to do? You see them sort of looking at the ground and looking at the water, and they look like they're conducting some form of research.
And this is with only Hero.
This is Bronwyn and Izelda. See this. Yori is not here, and neither is Lenai.
I would like to roll perception
For what?
to try to find like a magic lore or something for the shell.
That's not how magic works. You can't just see it. Okay. I don't know what's wrong with them. Come on, man. How you doing, Yori?
Yori's doing pretty alright.
Yori's doing
How are
pretty.
you doing, Henry?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm gonna take this minute to just plug my other podcast.
Guys, check out our
there's
other
2
podcast with
episodes,
our great leader, our awesome dictator Heinrich.
I'm not a dictator. I might be a dick, but I'm not a dictator.
You are both the dick and the tater.
You are a penis potato.
Exactly. I'm actually going to get shot if I do not record my lines for the other podcast you guys should check out.
I'm trapped in their
not gonna get
basement.
shot.
Please save me.
Oh yeah, the podcast is called The Lost Power. Go check it out.
It's called
On
The Lost
Spotify,
Power. It's a story
Go-
of modern
go
magic
check out-
bullshit is our tagline.
Go check out Twitter.
Check out Twitter.
And check out your Twitter. Check out her Twitter to be specific.
Check out my Twitter. My Twitter is the fucking bomb. Lenai, I hate to tell you, but Hero is being a complete and fucking moron.
Heh.
I was trying to ask them questions. All they were doing was laughing at me. Like, what do you do? And they're just like, ha, ha, ha. Which
I'm
is great.
sorry. I pity you.
You kidding me?
I'm not sure what else you wanted to hear.
Why do you sound like Siri again?
Sorry.
I don't care. I'm just asking.
I have a friend that's really creeped out by it, but I don't do it on
Yeah,
purpose.
'cause
It's
it's
kind
scary.
of like accidental.
See, I
did.
keep almost slipping back into the genie's voice just because that New England accent is so fucking close to my like regular talking, or at least I feel like it's very similar. So it's like I can just go from like this to talking like this, and I'm just like, hey, what you doing? Hey, what's going on?
I kind of slide into the Siri voice accidentally because I spoke for an entire 5-hour stream in that voice.
God damn. Why?
And now it's kind of it was a bit, and then I couldn't stop.
I see.
So now it's kind of stuck.
All right. Is Bronwyn back to being good? Can Bronwyn answer questions? All right, Bronwyn. So you see this red and blue coats. What are you doing?
Can I ask them if they've seen a shell?
You can ask them if they've seen a shell. So you walk up. I would like to ask, are you addressing the red coat, who is a female, or the blue coat, who is a man?
The female, because she's more likely to help me.
Sexism
Guys,
doesn't exist in this world.
Guys,
There are gods and deities, but no sexism.
but they are based people.
Fuck the patriarchy.
Anyways,
Okay.
there's not a patriarchy. You've met one guildmaster, and it was Gilligan.
Gilligan wasn't so bad.
Gilligan was great. Gilligan was a dwarf, and his wife was an orc, and Iselda threatened to steal him. Her.
Threatened to steal the poor man's wife.
After taking his job. After taking his job.
Kind of during taking the job.
Yeah.
It was
Anyways,
a threat
so-
used to get said job and a threat used after getting the job. But that's fine.
So you address the female, and you're like, have you seen a shell? And she goes, Niet, I have seen no shell. Ahab, have you seen shell? No, I have not seen any shell. Why would I see a shell? I don't know. What are you looking for? I don't know. I haven't seen a shell. What's wrong? What do you want? What do you want? A tall man.
Shell.
Okay. Because I don't know. I'm just here studying weird phenomenon. Whatever. Are you guys staying in a hotel? I mean, if we see Shell, we can go see you. No, you have no hotel. Okay, you have no inn, no tavern, no barkeep. They're staying with. Okay, where are you? Okay, it's getting dark out. You better sleep tonight.
I think I'm leaving the museum to go find Bronwyn because my task was unsuccessful.
Yes. So you guys, I guess, leave. Go back to the tavern. You see, Bronwyn's not there yet. Iselda's not there yet. So you go down to the docks. So you go meet. I'll say that you arrive at this point. So he goes, if you have no barkeep, no tavern, no inn, it's not good. Not good.
There is. I think we have a tavern. I don't know what it's called. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Bronwyn doesn't really talk.
No, I can tell. They're not very good with conversation.
We're looking for a conch shell. I heard about it in a book.
Told.
And
I was told you were looking for shell. I don't. I'm here studying phenomenon. I'm a science guy,
science.
No shell. Yes,
Exactly
science.
what phenomenon are you looking at?
I don't know how to say. If you don't know, I better not tell you. Just make sure you get some sleep tonight, okay? Just make sure you sleep.
Since you seem from here, I must ask: do you know of any good bar we can stay at that won't get us immediately robbed?
Oh, yes. Yeah. You can go to the fuck. What's it called? The Irishman. Go to the, you can go to the Irishman.
The Irishman?
You know,
What is an Irishman?
It's I don't know. It's the name of the tavern. You know.
Okay.
What's the sign out front? I'll find it.
Science.
Oh, it's a four-leaf clover.
Four-leaf clover?
Yes.
Fuck's a four-leaf clover?
It's a shamrock.
You have clovers in this world. Shut the fuck up. Don't make up bullshit. Like, we don't have clovers. I don't know what a clover is.
I mean, you don't know. Yuri might not have seen one.
It's just a leaf. I will find it.
Yes,
Bronwyn,
it is just a leaf.
did you want to ask them any more questions, or should we go find the Shamrock Inn, as I am going to call it, because that's what's on the sign? The Irishman, I think it was called.
The Irishman.
Shell.
There's no shell. They don't have one at the museum.
They don't have a shell.
They have not seen one here.
No,
so, Bronwyn, I think we might have to call it a night.
Alright. Bronwyn, no shell. We need to get Shamrock and sleep.
And food.
And remember, you've just traveled through multiple planes. You were in a pocket dimension, went to a chaos realm, and then went back to the material plane.
Yeah.
Yeah. We did that all today.
Fucking tired. You were all exhausted.
We can
Science.
You eat science?
You eat. I mean, I'm pretty sure they have shamrocks over there that you can eat. You're fine.
Okay.
Come on, Bronwyn. Let's go.
So all of you make your way back to Annabelle, should you choose to, unless you're just completely ignoring her and going straight to the Irishman.
I mean, if someone wants to go grab Annabelle, sure, but...
I mean, like, should we?
I want shell.
Let's go grab Annabelle.
Bronwyn, we have to continue our search tomorrow.
Okay,
it's
Lena,
late.
you can take Bronwyn. I'm gonna go get Arabelle.
Okay, Bronwyn.
So as you guys start walking,
if there's one last place you want to check, we can, but it is getting late, so we should hurry. This is a city of thieves.
Shell. Water.
When it gets dark, it gets dangerous.
You guys were just at the water, by the way.
Danger.
Like, you were at the dock. Okay.
We were just at the dock.
As you were
I don't know
walking
if
away,
we can get anything else.
As you're walking away from the docks, going back to the Irishman while Yuri goes to go get Annabelle, you see, you don't see, sorry, you hear Ahab, the man in the blue coat, going, you go to bed, stay in your rooms, close the windows, just make sure you sleep, okay?
He seems overly concerned. I don't trust that. Let's go, now.
So all of you leave. Yuri, you go pick up Arabelle. By the time that you get there, she is, she's a 3 foot tall, hawk-looking Aarakocra. She is small. You see 4 glasses in front of her, the last one being almost barely a sip left. So she's like sitting on the table, or she's sitting at the bar stool with her head on the table, and that's it. That's what you see.
Belle. Belle. I'll just walk up to
her. She looks passed out. She is not conscious.
Oh, fuck. Okay. I will attempt to carry Arabelle.
What's your strength score?
Should be pretty good. Let me double check. just realized I didn't have a character, but I beep a top.
I'm getting notifications telling me I need to record our streams. I'm sorry, YouTube does that for me.
Okay. Okay. All good, all good. My character strength is very nice, very meaty, even maybe cheesy, full of pasta pepper.
Were you not
Very
expecting to
saucy.
roll during D&D?
My computer snapped its neck. It's an 8. Actually, wait.
Wrong character.
I pulled up Marcus. You know that one, Henry.
I do. Marcus is from our home game where I play a chick that's convinced she's a dragon.
And I'm assuming is not a dragon.
No, she's not a
In
dragon.
any way, shape, or form.
No, so
Okay.
she's a Kalashtar that was adopted by a dragon. So she's fully convinced she's a dragon.
Uh,
So my.
I love your hat,
my-
Bronwyn.
Your stats are in fact a strength of 16.
Strength of 16. You can carry
Yes.
this. I was looking for a 9. 9 was the lowest you could go.
Yeah,
I'd
he's
still
a-
let her
he-
pick, well,
he's a
I'd still
buff
let you
boy.
pick her up. So you guys, meet at the front of the Irishman. Yori now carrying a 3-foot tall Aarakocra that you well recognize on his shoulder. And all of you, end up getting a room. And I think that's where I'm going to leave the party for tonight. I feel like that's more than enough that we covered in this one session. And I hope that everyone comes back. Everyone who listened to this comes back in next week. Yeah, that's all good. Thank you to anyone who watches this. Woo.